declare Elizabeth Beauchamp to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forth.
It feels bittersweet, doesn't it? After 11 years and 101 episodes, Outlander is finally nearing its curtain call. The legendary tale of Jamie and Claire is preparing for its last act, and the behind-the-scenes glimpses are already tugging at fans' heartstrings. Recently, Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe shared photos of their final table read for Season 8, and let me tell you, the nostalgia is hitting hard. Sam's Instagram post was classic Heughan. He shared a selfie of himself and Balfe sitting side by side, scripts in hand. Their expressions were a mix of focus and that subtle, "this is it" energy. The next photo? Pure Outlander aesthetic. Heughan standing on location, backed by stunning waters, reminding us of all the breathtaking landscapes the show has treated us to. The final image was a script cover, carefully shielded by his hand to keep spoilers at bay. His caption was simple yet heavy with meaning. Final read-through, final block, final season. Then came Caitriona's turn. She didn't just post photos, she went all out with a reel, pairing pictures with a heartfelt video. Her caption was a love letter to the Outlander family, cast, crew, and fans. She thanked everyone who made this journey possible and reflected on the incredible milestone they've reached. 11 years. That's a lifetime in TV years. Outlander has always been about love transcending time and space, but Season 7, Episode 15 takes this idea to a whole new level. Jamie and Claire sitting under the stars in those dreamy sepia-toned scenes felt like a quiet rebellion against the chaos of the Battle of Monmouth. But if you were scratching your head, trying to figure out how they managed a romantic getaway amidst war preparations, you're not alone. The episode jumps between the gritty reality of Jamie and Claire preparing for battle and their intimate conversations by a campfire after a stunning star-filled sky. It's a stark contrast, almost jarring. One moment, Claire's tending to wounded soldiers, and the next, she's talking about the stars with Jamie in a setting that looks straight out of a dream. That's because it is a dream. Or, at least, not quite real. Claire is imagining these serene moments with Jamie. As much as she'd love to have a quiet night under the stars, Jamie made it clear he wasn't about to leave his battalion. So this campfire scene? It's Claire's way of finding solace in a moment that doesn't physically exist but feels just as real to her. The sepia filter isn't just for aesthetics, it's a visual cue. These moments stand apart from the gritty, chaotic scenes of the Continental camp. The impossibly perfect night sky and the calm atmosphere scream this isn't real, and yet the conversations between Jamie and Claire are deeply authentic. They're discussing the looming battle, sharing fears, and comforting each other. In Claire's mind, this space becomes a sanctuary, a place where she and Jamie can be together without interruptions. It's a powerful reminder of their unbreakable bond, even when the world around them is falling apart. Now let's talk about Jamie's line that made fans swoon. "The stars will not burn out, and nor will we." Claire's scientific brain had just dropped a grim fact about the stars slowly dying thanks to the second law of thermodynamics. Jamie, ever the romantic, wasn't having it. He wasn't denying the science, he was rejecting the idea that their connection could ever fade. In that sacred imagined space, the stars, and their love, are eternal. It's not just poetic, it's defiant. No matter what happens in the physical world, whether they're separated by time, war, or even death, their bond remains unbroken. For fans of the Outlander books, this episode felt like a love letter to Diana Gabaldon's concept of the space between. While the show takes creative liberties, it stays true to the idea that Jamie and Claire share a connection that defies logic and time. These moments aren't just there to tug at our heartstrings, though they certainly do. They're a narrative device that underscores the central theme of Outlander, love enduring against all odds. Jamie and Claire have been through hell, separated by centuries, continents, and war, but they always find their way back to each other. Even when Claire was on the brink of death earlier in the series, Jamie stayed by her side, demanding that God let her live. The sepia-toned campfire scene feels like a continuation of that moment. It's a safe space where they can face their fears and draw strength from each other. The episode ends with a hauntingly beautiful shot of the night sky. One of the brightest stars begins to flicker but refuses to burn out. It's a subtle but powerful symbol. Claire and Jamie's bond isn't just unshaken, it's a guiding light, even in the darkest moments. This scene also serves as a promise. With one more season of Outlander to go, we know Claire and Jamie's story isn't over yet, but even when it does end, their connection will live on in this space between. But here's where it gets exciting. The Outlander universe isn't done expanding. A prequel series, Outlander: Blood of My Blood, is already in the works. This spin-off will dive into the love stories of Jamie's parents in 18th century Scotland and Claire's parents in World War I England. It's like peeling back the layers of a rich family history, giving us even more to love about the world Diana Gabaldon created. So yes, the main series may be winding down, but Outlander isn't going anywhere. Whether it's through Jamie and Claire's final chapter or a fresh perspective in the prequel, this world will keep pulling us back. For now, let's treasure every moment we have left with these characters. After all, it's not just the end of a story, it's the end of an era. Well, let's get straight to the point. What makes Outlander so unique isn't just the swoon-worthy romance, the battles, or the jaw-dropping scenery, it's the time travel. Without it, Claire and Jamie's story wouldn't have reached its iconic status. So when I read that Blood of My Blood might ditch this key element, I couldn't help but think, are they missing the essence of what makes Outlander so magical? Let's face it, time travel isn't just a gimmick in Outlander, it's the lifeblood of the story. Claire, a 20th century woman stumbling into the 18th century and falling head over heels for Jamie Fraser, that's what hooked us all. It's not just the romance, it's the sheer thrill of their worlds colliding. And let's not forget the ripple effects, like Roger discovering his bizarre connection to Dougal Mackenzie or the mysterious Master Raymond, who might just be from 500 BC. These timey-wimey twists are what elevate Outlander from just another period drama to an unforgettable fantasy adventure. Without time travel, Claire and Jamie's love story would have been a run-of-the-mill historical romance. Exciting, sure, but not groundbreaking. The stakes? Gone. The mystery? Vanished. The heart of Outlander lies in its paradoxes, secrets, and the sense of destiny linking characters across centuries. It's what keeps us glued to the screen, waiting for the next big revelation. But Blood of My Blood promises to explore the love stories of Jamie's parents, Brian Fraser and Ellen Mackenzie, and Claire's parents, Henry Beauchamp and Julia Morriston. Jumping between the 18th and 20th centuries sounds intriguing, but there's no mention of time travel. If that's true, we're looking at a historical romance, not a fantasy series. And there you have it, the ultimate farewell to Jamie and Claire, but not to the world of Outlander. So, what do you think? Will Outlander: Blood of My Blood capture the same magic, or does it need time travel to truly shine? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on all things Outlander. We'll see you next time.